guys, I'm Amy, the creative director here at Bloguettes, and today I'm going to share with you a little bit about smart objects in Photoshop. I'll be showing you the benefits of smart objects and kind of how and why we use them here at Bloguettes. So one of the key benefits about smart objects is it helps you maintain the quality of your objects or files or photos or whatever you're placing into a Photoshop document. So I'm going to show you an example of how we would place the Bloguettes icon into Photoshop, and I'm going to show you kind of how you could do it with a smart object and then not, and you can kind of see the difference to compare the quality. Okay, so now I'm in Illustrator where I'm just going to select and hit Command C to copy our Bloguettes icon. And then I'm going to hit Command V back into Photoshop, and for this first one I'm going to place it just as a pixel layer. I'm going to leave it that same size. Hit enter, then I'm going to go back into Illustrator, Command C again, back into Photoshop, Command V again, but this time I'm going to place it as a smart object. I'm going to go ahead and hit enter just so they're the same size, so that during the comparison it's a little bit easier to really see. So we'll go to our layers palette. I'm going to hold shift to select both of those layers. I'm going to hit Command T. I'm going to make them bigger. They look basically the same. Now I'm going to make them smaller, and I'm going to hit enter. Right here they look pretty close to being the same thing. Then I'm going to hit Command T one more time, and I'm going to make them bigger. So this top one here, this is our smart object, and the bottom was the pixel layer. So as you're resizing things in Photoshop, when you make something smaller, it gets rid of some of that information because it doesn't need it as it's presented as a much smaller image. So then when you make it bigger and it needs more of those colors, it needs more of that information, you've already lost it because when you resize it down, it got rid of it. Whereas with the smart object, the benefits of that is it keeps all of the information. It maintains everything. So no matter if you make it bigger or smaller, it will always have that information because it's embedded within the smart object. So the same thing goes for images. If you were to place an image, you would want to place it as a smart object as well, so that you can keep the quality whether you're sizing something down or sizing it up. If you were to do a collage or a blog graphic or anything like that, you would definitely want to place it as a smart object. Another way that we use smart objects here in Bloguettes is for templates of any sorts. You'll see often when we're creating an ad for something, or if we're writing up a proposal with a sponsor, we like to showcase different aspects of our website and things like that. So the best part about smart objects then is, for instance, here we have this Mac laptop and we want to change the screen out often. So rather than having an image of a laptop, having to replace this every single time, you can make it a smart object so that then you can just double click on the layer. It'll open up this screen, and basically, for instance, if we were to take a screenshot right now, we could then go to File, Place Embedded. It's right here on our desktop. We're going to hit Enter, and we'll resize it so that it fits nicely. Hit enter, and from there, when you exit out of this document, you'll hit save, and then it'll automatically pop up right here because it's within a smart object. So instead of going in and having to mask this layer and put in a new background every single time, you can simply just double click and it pops up and it's the exact size and everything that you need every time. I hope that you learned something new from this video today. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks, bye.